Hello and welcome back. I'm your friendly neighborhood technician. Sorry for the long pause in the videos. I've had quite a bit of stuff to do. A lot of stuff going on at work, a lot of stuff going on here. Had to make room for Project Gramps back here at the house. So I got it back in my garage. Can't open the hood completely or it'll touch the chain for the garage door opener. Had to move that back outside. And just to make room for this, because this was sitting in there on jack stands. So this is probably going to end up on 4 jack stands also, just so I can get underneath it a lot easier. But right now I'm going to go to Home Depot. I'm going to go get some racks that I can actually stack all the parts for this on. I have to bring all the parts back from work also, so I'm going to get all that, and then we're going to continue working on this. Probably take out the radiator and continue taking it. We're going to take the engine and transmission all out the front in one piece instead of trying to separate it like I would have done on a lift. But now I'm going to do it on the ground in my garage. And before we do that, I want to say a big shout out to Lake Arrowhead Brewing Company. Right, ooh, almost dropped my phone. If you're ever in the Lake Arrowhead area, go give them a visit. It's a great place, great food, great beer. So look them up. So I just got to Home Depot and I noticed some lady getting out of her car, and then I took a better look, and I don't think she was paying much attention. You can see there's still a sliver of light between those two cars. She drove this car in, that's the other car. So I think I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes and see what happens when this car owner shows up. So the guy just showed up. We're gonna see what he does about getting in his car. Kind of walking around right now like, what the frick? Yep, looks like he's going in through the passenger door. Yep, climbing over. I'd be a little mad at this lady. They're both kind of sharing the line though. Well, just thought that was hilarious. Moral of that adventure is learn how to park your car. Yeah, kind of crooked. But I don't think the old man had made any kind of contact. That it's one final FU to this lady. You stick your wiper out. So, got these from Home Depot. Hold about 750 pounds total. Not each level, I wish. But those are on about 36 bucks each. Then I had actually bought this a long time ago on Amazon. It's just rubber matting for toolbox drawers, stuff like that. I'm going to put that on each shelf because I do have a bunch of little parts, nuts and bolts and stuff like that. I don't want to fall through there. So I'm going to put those together and empty out the back of the van. Got almost everything in there. I still have a bunch of small parts I need to take out, but got the intake manifold, heads, blocks, stuff like that. So I'm gonna get in there with my cherry picker, take everything out. Got a tote full of stuff in there, and all the parts are in those boxes back there. Well, I've been working all day. Took a trip to work, picked up a bunch of parts from work. I only have like one more drawer of random parts for the engine, mainly the bearing caps for the cams and the timing gear that goes at the top of the timing. It goes right there in that spot. I have that. I got all new. I got the shelves from Home Depot. Got my huge fan right there. Got all the parts. Well, not all the parts, but a lot of parts. Got those. Got my engine stand here. That. Yeah, I put an engine in the back of a Honda Odyssey. But hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Got all the intake manifold. There's a head. There's a head right there. New parts on the bottom. See, I got those rubber mats here. I had that roll of rubber for quite a while because I had a toolbox that I put these in right there. All rubber on all these. Don't mind the laundry back there. Got that engine cover. This, I didn't have enough to do this right here, and that the drawer of other parts is going to go right there and spread out nice and evenly. Nothing on the top there. Also, had enough to do these two right here. I ran out on this one. That's why it's long on the edges right there. But I brought my computer down from upstairs, and because I have a laptop, but I have this one too. So I figured I'd just leave this one in the garage since I never use it, and then I can look up work instructions and whatnot on that. That's a monitor right there, in case you're wondering. I just need a cable for it. I need a micro USB or micro HDMI. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna think about it eventually because it's not a regular HDMI. It's micro HDMI or USB Type C to Type C, but I don't think this computer has a USB Type C input to it. Then got my radio hooked up, so I got some tunes. Yep. But there's still this corner here of junk. Those are tires for the Bug. Those are also tires for the Bug. I got those so I can mock it up because I was trying to go for a Volkswagen look. But I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I don't know. I'll probably just need... Those actually aren't for this Bug. Those are for a different Bug. Those are too big. They'll rub. You can't... Because the front's lowered, you can't turn the wheel with it like that. This, I still have to replace the backlight motherboard or circuit board or whatever, so I can get that working again. Hopefully that'll go in one of these walls in here. But I'm gonna get working on this as soon as I can. Probably I'm gonna start tomorrow night taking that radiator out and working on getting the engine out. Then actually, you know what, I'm gonna get it on jack stands. I have the 4 jack stands that I'm gonna get it on first. Then we'll start ripping and tearing. That's it for this video. Again, I apologize for the hiatus in updates, stuff like that. Like I said, a lot of stuff going on. So I'll try to be more regular since I'm going to be working on this at home, and I'll keep those coming in just as fast as I can do it. I have just about all the parts. I think the only parts I'm gonna need maybe the mounts. No, for sure the mounts. And the upper harness, which I have the upper harness sitting at work. I just need to pay for it. Which it's not cheap, as you guys who've had to replace those have known. I have checked the production date on the new harness just because I figured, and like I said, it was one of 2 in the country, and this one was made all the way back in 2012. I thought it was going to be a little bit newer than that, but you know, oh well. And then also I'm going to do a video on rebuilding the lower harness. I was able to score a harness from a 112 engine. The starter harness, so it's got the big fat starter cable with the lugs at each end, and I'm gonna get some more of the it has a bunch of the small wires, stuff like that, because that bottom harness, the starter alternator harness, is no longer available. So I'm gonna rebuild that one so I can use the pins, the connectors, stuff like that, and I won't have to source another one or a used one, which may or may not be in as good a condition. So that'll be on a video also. But remember, thanks for subscribing. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up. And like I said before, go visit Lake Arrowhead Brewing Company. Good food, good beer, good people. Check them out.